Alright, 1 2 1 2. Alright, okay. Connection is good. Sound is good. I'm just gonna check it out if the return of the stream is good also. And it seemed good. Alright. Welcome back everybody. Welcome to Satisfactory. Yeah. So basically, if you don't know, I get a new GPU just before I stream Expedition 33. And the stream on Expedition 33 was great and Unreal just crashed. Okay. It was running in the background for a while, so yeah, I guess it's fair. Somehow. But yeah. Satisfactory. As you can see, maybe, my graphics card is an AMD one now. I switched to the red team. And I changed a little thing about my model, so the lighting is different and yeah, maybe you have seen it. The idle position is now a GIF, but the outline on the GIF is thicker than the other one. I'm still testing out thing. I tried to obtain the new VO.2 version because now I use VO.2 mini and I want to use the full one, but the full one is it's $8. That is very cheap. I want to buy it, but PayPal is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna talk to that when playing the game. So yeah, basically PayPal is a pain in the ass. Where is the music? Yeah, the music was too loud. No. Thank you. Where the fuck am I? Okay, what the fuck is going on? I'm stuck. Okay. Well, why not? So, yeah, I have tested things, and as you can see, I'm using global illumination as eye settings normally. Video high, yes, and with the moody bright. So yeah, basically I test a lot of things. As you can see, it's still kind of laggy, but it's still kind of laggy in any configuration. Like, there are no frame drops. It's just when I move my camera, it's like chugging a little bit. And I test a lot of different configuration, and all of them are really bad, actually. So yeah, basically I'm kind of fucked on Satisfactory. But the thing is, I didn't plan to play Satisfactory. I planned to play Cyberpunk 2077. Actually, oh shit. Fuck. Please, let me. Alright, I was planning to play Cyberpunk, and unfortunately, there's gonna be an update on Cyberpunk. So I have 100 plus mod on Cyberpunk actually that I tested out, that I, tried to make it best, and I was going for it. But the announce of the 2.3 version, I don't think it's gonna delay that much, but I'm gonna wait for the 2.3 and to have all the mod running on 2.3 before playing Cyberpunk, because I don't want to pause mid playthrough because of the updates, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the 2.3 update and playing the game basically, and hope the 2.3 not gonna broke anything. So that is for Cyberpunk, but I was not supposed to play Satisfactory either, because I wait for the 1.1 release in like 2 days. And same thing, to see if all the mods I use are still worth using on this new version. So basically that is the thing I want to the statement I want to have. But this is not really what's gonna happen, because I was supposed to play Slimy Ranger. It was supposed to be my comfy game, you know, the game I play when I don't know what to play. But with my new GPU, the first Slimy Ranger refused to work. Alright then, so maybe play the second one. And the second one have still this issue when the gun that you handle, like this, in Slimy Ranger, took a significant portion of the screen. Like, here on Satisfactory, it's still good, but I can change it, you know. Now there is an option, experimental HUD scaling, you know. You can scale the HUD to something big or not big at all. You know what? 0.9 is gonna be good. Compass, hotbar, and there is normally alright. There is normally something for the main axis FOV aspect ratio. So this one is like to put far away or closer my gun, as you can see. So if I put it like that, you know, in a position 1, it looks kind of cool, you know. It looks kind of cool, but by default it's like 0. So it's like 1.5, yeah, 1.5. And so by default it's like this. And I don't really like it like this because it's huge, it's big. I don't like it. So alright, and so I have this configuration, and in Slimy Ranger 2 there's no way to change the HUD or the Y-axis kind of thing, like in Satisfactory. So you cannot tweak what you're gonna see on screen. And so I can see nothing. Slimy Ranger 2 on a wide screen is barely playable. At least it's very not enjoyable to play it. So I decided to fuck it, play Satisfactory anyway, because there's a lot of things I want to change. First of all, the project of making a huge new level above the ground is something on the paper that sounds very funny, but the game is not conceived like that. Basically, in the game, you can stick to like 2 biomes and finish up the game. Like, if I open the map, if I open the map, I can actually finish the game, entirely this game, by sticking to like those 3 areas. Like you have the starting area and you have like secondary area. But you can actually put all your buildings on your starting area. So either the desert, the dune desert, the plain, or the forest. You can stick with it. You can put all your buildings here and go up, go vertical, and you are all the place in the world to put all your factory on top of each other, and you gather resources. And my plan was to cover up a huge portion of the map with a big square, and like grab all the resources from the ground up to the new level and dispatch all the factory on this new level. I'm still gonna do that, but in a different way. And is this me, or those cables look very broken? What the fuck is happening here? Okay, so is there maybe some broken thing now? I have to see that close. So yeah, and now I think that with the new GPU there are also a problem. Before I was running DirectX 12, but now with AMD, so I was not supposed to run DirectX at all. So I tried to switch to Vulkan, but then, I cannot do that. When I switch to Vulkan, it say, are you sure you want to apply this change? Vulkan is less tested and standard that I use, but may also change the very restart of the game for the change to take effect. I hit confirm. Resume game, you know what? Exit. Yes. We're gonna run the game again. I can do that on stream, I don't care. Not like I really give a shit. Take a chips. And now, instead of Vulkan, it's like DirectX 11 forced, and I don't know why. Like, Vulkan is supposed to be easier for AMD GPU, It's supposed to be more compatible with AMD GPU. But no, fuck me. I don't have the right to do that. But at least now the geometry is not broken, I think. But yeah, there is a lot of problem with LODs and texture, no charging. I also use frame generation and upscaling as much as I can because, I want performance. I don't really care about the glitch. I kinda like the glitch actually. They look pretty cool. All the glitches that you see like that. But yeah, speaking of design, there is a big problem. Is that it looks ugly. I have a plain site and the only building I made is kinda sit there, and the space elevator is not even cool and all. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna close this area. So basically I'm gonna extend the what can I say, level, the new concrete level above all the way here, joining here, and then put a huge wall around all of it. For a simple reason, I don't really need to be that far off, Nah, that's too far. Almost there. Alright. So yeah, basically I'm gonna close this. I'm not gonna expand horizontally. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna build a huge set of trains and station, and I'm gonna make huge tower around the map. Those huge tower are gonna be like gathering resources, like the storage tower I almost starting. And so what I'm gonna do is like basically, you know, I'm gonna choose a biome, gather all the resources with like conveyor belt and vehicle, and why not, you know, make something funny, something that look cool. And I'm gonna concentrate everything on a huge tower, and this tower on top gonna be a train station that's gonna then go across the world and rejoin the big cube. The big cube of the desert cube. That's gonna be the new name. So we're gonna do that. For this stream. We're gonna close up, put the wall on, and then we're gonna try to make trains. And yeah, 1.1 should be on this way since there, but yeah, it's gonna be next week, so. Don't worry about it too much. So, I need to remember who the fuck I'm using. Okay. I think it's like that. Okay, I need to remember how to use this mod set thing. Okay. And now, what do I press? All right. I don't remember what I'm supposed to eat, like what key I'm supposed to eat. Sorry. Mods. Auto link, blueprint, super. Yeah, why not? But what is the actual key? Okay, numpad 3 inclusive egg command. Uh-huh. Alright. Key binding, maybe. Alright. Still the numpad, so. Okay, so basically it's like 9 and then this one, numpad 3. No, it's not. How do I toggle the blueprint mod kind of thing? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe like this? No. Maybe no. Still not. How am I supposed to? I know there is a key, like to activate. No. I bind the key to activate. But which one is it? Okay, option, key binding. Okay, vehicle, trains, blueprint super. GKL. That doesn't seem right. Like it's a blueprint. Okay. G, K, L, nothing. Dots, nothing. The other dots, nothing. Multiply, nothing. Maybe this one, nothing. And this one is like to switch blueprints, it's not to have another one. How do I need to relearn how to do things, and it's already give me a headache. That's incredible. Okay, what about yes. Right, left, forward, backward, control up, control down, reset zoom with control, offset, I don't know. Okay, what? Left R plus left control. That doesn't seem right, but why not? Mouse wheels. Okay, so let's try it. And nothing happened. Okay. Why not? I guess. It doesn't seem to work. Or forget how it was supposed to work. It's okay, I guess. We're gonna do it manually for now. Oh my god, it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass to... Oh my god, how am I supposed to... And I can no longer change anything about the build mode. What the fuck is happening? Alright, you know what? Good enough. The soup things still work nicely, so that's a win. It's alt. It's alt to... Oh my god. Okay. Okay. No. Control left. Certainly not. Control right. Okay, Alt, manual, horizontal. Okay, and then I switch back to manual. Okay, I get it now. And then I go like... Okay, okay, how can I... Alright, you know what? Let's do it like that. You know, it's okay. Alright, the betrayed gonna fuck himself. Oh my god. And I need to be very careful now with the bitrate and everything because obviously AMD cards are not very optimized for video export. What? Why? Okay. So one of the blueprints were fucked. Okay. I guess. And so yeah, everything has kind of changed now. When I was streaming, still streaming Satisfactory, I was talking a lot about my previous job, and then during Expedition 33, everything was going not silent, but I needed to talk less about it. So I think I'm gonna catch up on that. So basically, my previous job was in a bakery shop. When I was like selling bakery, basically. And it was a very toxic place. basically bakery and artisanal in France are kind of toxic place to work by default. Like, they are not good place to be working. But you know, when you need money, you need money. You don't get picky on the job you have when there is job. And so I took this job and I was like, okay, but I was aware that there is an high turn-off rate. So I said, okay, but I want my hours to be as most stable as possible, because at this time I was already thinking about streaming. And so they say, okay, we're gonna be, you know, we're gonna be cool on that. And basically on October I started streaming, and it's honestly I didn't think I would do it as long as I do now. I was thinking it's another attempt of me to create content on the internet, and I'm gonna give up in a few months, you know. I'm just gonna do that for October and then I'm gonna give up or something. And what really happened is that I didn't give up. I really liked it, and I slowly realized that it was harder and harder to stream, and harder for my mental health. Then December happened. Basically, December is a moment in the year when you have Christmas and the New Year. And as a place that sell, you know, bread and cake, a lot of people gonna, you know, order them in advance to kind of have like the best bread, the freshest bread for Christmas. So on 24th of December, because it's not allowed to work on the 25th, on the 24th of December, everyone is buying the bread and stuff. Why not they buy it sooner? Like, why not they buying like the 20th or something? Because it's not gonna be fresh. So they need the fresh suffering of retail employee to enjoy the bread, of course. So this is the type of place when clients are mostly hassle, but not dumb asshole, rich asshole. Like, it's a luxury place, you know. It's the same bread that any other bread, but like, because he has fancy seed on it, suddenly it's a premium bread, something like that. And I really didn't like it. I was really not liking it. But like I said, I needed money, and so I stick with it, kinda stick with it as long as I can, and at some point it was time to leave. And by the end of December I realized that they're not gonna give us anything. They promise us that we're gonna have better work condition if we make good number, we're gonna have good condition. We make excellent number. Like, we know, we kind of learned that we managed to make a record. Like, the shop was never this successful, even on Christmas. So basically, it was only the 4 of us, like 5 if you count the chocolate maker. It was only the 5 of us that kind of saved the boutique, kind of saved the shop. And there are 6 shops across the region. So it was the best shop because of us, because of our work. And they give us nothing. We have like a coupon of 100 euros. Into a job in France usually give you a little something at the end of the year, so you stick around. Like they're gonna give you like what we call a third month, like a 13 months. Sorry, a 13 months. It's like you have like one paycheck in bonus. Like at the end of the year, you have one bonus paycheck. And if you are paid minimum wage, it's kind of easy for the employee to do that. It's like $1.5 grand to give you at the end of the year. It's not much when your shop is making 30 grand every month, and it makes 100 grand on December. So $1.5 grand, even 500 euros as a bonus would have been nice. Half a grand. I don't ask for a full paycheck, bonus paycheck, but 500 euros would have been nice. It would be a gesture of, hey, buy some nice gift for your family, make, enjoy. Basically, enjoy. But no. So through January and February, we realized that it's not gonna work. It's total bullshit, and we're basically not gonna make it. Where's And so what we did at this time is that we kind of start to steal some stuff at work. And everyone do that in a food shop thing. You're stealing some bread, you're stealing some, some little stuff. You don't steal money, but you steal like some bread, some cake, so some chocolate. And we're starting doing this, and then the chocolate guy has this new place to work. And so now it's only the 4 of us, and only 2 of us really work. And the hour starting to get worse. So basically, before that, I was like starting at 7:30 a.m. through 7:30 p.m. And it was like my disponibility. So I don't work 7 to 7. I work like, maybe if I start at 7, I'm gonna leave at 4 p.m. And if I do the close, the end of the day, and I finish at 7:30, I may be gonna start at 10 a.m. But it's still like, it was still like 8 to 10 hour shift. For American, it seemed normal. For French people, it's not. The base shift in France is like 7 hours, not 8 or 10. But most of all, it's like 7 hours, and you have like breaks. Half an hour of breaks, and maybe some little breaks from time to time to smoke cigarette or drink a coffee. At this shop, we didn't have any breaks. Like, we have 20 minutes to eat midday, and obviously it was on the workplace. And if they need you for something during your lunch, you have to do it. So it's not even a break, a proper break, And there's a lot of things I can yap about. Like another employee, Kevin, was a piece of shit and was basically the favorite of our boss, so he can do anything and we can do basically nothing. that was kind of the vibe. And yeah, it was really, really bad. But yeah, I'm not gonna yap like this. For a simple reason. It's not important. What is important is that I kind of managed to do something with the price of the product. So basically, the product on the shop were higher priced if you take something on site rather than outside. So if you take the thing like at the table or we have to serve you, you're gonna pay like 1 to 2 euros more. Not that much, some people gonna say, but like a coffee to pick it up is like €1.20. It was 2.5 euros on site, and it's the same coffee, the same amount of coffee, the same coffee. And so when I realized that, I was like pissed off, but I can do nothing about it. And then they're starting to have accusation. There is missing money on the end of the day. So what our boss, our chief, did is that she said, okay, when you calculate the money that we gain at the end of the day, if there is more that's supposed to be, the surplus, the more, you put it in a little metal box. And when they're gonna have less money, you're gonna take from this little metal box. So, just thinking about it, just for a second, she literally creates a way to basically extract money out of the counting system. So this money, it was cash and it was untraceable. So the temptation of stealing it was very high. And there was constantly like $50 in it. $50 is like, it's not a lot, but it's still $50, you know? And I was like, no, you know what? You always have to gain more by being good. So what you're gonna do is find why there is this inconsistency in the money at the end of the day. And when you're gonna find out, you're gonna report to your boss, and they're basically gonna, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. They're gonna be proud of you, and maybe, really maybe, they're gonna give you something in exchange. You don't know. Maybe you're gonna have something. You know. So I start to investigate, and I finally find what the fuck was going on. And the fuck that's going on was that this difference between price, the on-site or outside price, was fucking up the whole system. Okay, so this one is, sorry. It was fucking up the whole system because now the counting was wrong because of that, and that's very, very bad. That's a very, very bad news because the solution to fix that is no longer to magically, you know, why can I? Oh fuck. Was no longer to like magically report and do the right thing. It was suddenly another stuff. It was, hey, they're gonna need to reprogram the entirety of the software. They can no longer use this software because the software is kind of fucked it up the final result. That was my conclusion. It was a good conclusion. It was the right one. Yeah. That was up. I was thinking. But the reality is that despite all my attempt to rationalize what was happening, they're not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna listen to the guy that they want to exploit. So I was starting to thinking more and more and more on what the fuck I'm gonna do with this dilemma, you know, because it is a dilemma. It is a huge dilemma, you know. Why can I not zoop it? No. Okay, it was alt. Sorry. What about now? Still no. Okay, so yeah, what do I do? Basically I hide this. So I have the solution, but they're never gonna accept the solution, so it's better to not tell them. And so I did just that. I did not tell them at all. Why can I not put this? All right. And so I keep it to myself for quite a time. And then, you know, my other coworker that I like just give up and she leave. And I was kind of sad about it. But I decided to, you know, keep it strong, you know. Don't cry on my... Why is it weird like that? The fuck? Sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And there is a gap here, so... Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, it's gonna look weird, but it's okay. It is okay. But yeah, I just did that. keep it for myself. My other favorite coworker was leaving, and I was alone, and I was sad about it. But now I can steal more. And so basically I'm starting to piss them off so they can fire me. That was the plan. So if they fire me, I get the unemployment check and I can pay my rent and, you know, for a few months. And I was like, yeah, they're gonna fire me and I'm gonna have the summer to be at home, chill, doing the stuff I need to do in my apartment and, you know, kind of be chill for a while. And that was not what happened, because what really happened is that they wanted at some point to fire me, but I did maybe piss them off a little too far. Because now they wanted to fire me not normally, they wanted to fire me for heavy reason, like very bad behavior, like the kind of behavior that you don't get you paid your unemployment check anymore. So if they fire me like that, they need a real reason, like I put someone in danger, or I represent a threat for people. Obviously, I not represent a threat for people. But you know, they still cannot try. You know, they have nothing to lose to try, actually. They're not gonna lose anything. So I learned that they actually gonna try it. Gonna try to fire me for every reason, even if it's not really legal to do that. And I realized that I needed to quit. I needed to quit, even if I don't get the payment check. At least I can, you know, try to buy some time. So I did that. I say, hey, I found another job. I'm gonna depose my letter in and so in 2 weeks I'm gonna be gone. And so she reported that to the big boss. So he's no longer gonna fire me. He's just gonna wait. I'm gonna quit. What I didn't tell them is that I kinda lied. I was not giving my letter yet. I was waiting that they asked me. I was, oh, sorry, I forget, and stuff like that. I was buying time. And I was able to buy a month. So instead of getting fired in a week, I was able to expand my time out there full months. And during this month, I use my new technique to, you know, the thing with the contact at the end of the day. So basically, what's happening is that if I put, when someone pay me, if I put and if he pay in cash, I just have to click outside, inside, outside, and it creates a bug in the software. And at the end of the day, I have more money that it register. And this more money, I put it in my pocket. And at first I was thinking, okay, it's always like 5 to 10 euros maximum of surplus. So I'm gonna make like maybe 15, maybe 100 euros if I really, really do it a lot. It was 200 up to 300 euro per night. I was able, in every night I closed off, to steal 2.5 grand. So double my salary, basically. Double my paycheck, almost double my paycheck in cash. And so for the past 2.5 months, almost 3 months, I use this cash to buy me food. And with this, my food budget is now 0 because I use the cash, and all the money I usually use for food, now I can use it to buy things for me, like books, kitchen stuff, gift for my family, stuff like that. And it was cool. And also to kind of make the jump to a new job. So I spent 1 month unemployed with no resources except the cash I steal. And now I find a new job at the soul crushing factory. It's a factory where we package fish. So it smells bad, it's a repetitive work, but you know what? It's better condition of work than the previous job. I'm not joking. Like, I arrive and I start at 7 a.m. I need to be here before, so I wake up at 5 a.m. I go to the factory, and at startup I do this task, and no one tell me what to do. I do whatever I want. It's basically all the same task, putting fish into box. And that's all. I do that for like 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. And then I have 45 minutes of break. Not 20, not 40, not 30, 45 minutes of break. And in addition to that, I have 10 minutes of free break. Like, at any moment of the day, I'm gonna take a break of 10 minutes. Plus, I have unlimited bathroom break. And because it's the factory when you treat food, you have this whole kind of, how can I say, suit, and boots and mask and thing for your hair, and you have to remove all of that, go to the bathroom, re-put a new suit, a clean one, re-put all of that, going upstairs, and then batch again. So it's at least, before it was like 1 minute to go to the bathroom. At the factory is at least 5 minutes. So I have unlimited amount of 5-minute breaks to the bathroom, a 10-minute free breaks, and 45 minutes of lunch break. I'm getting paid less because it's not a 49-hour week, it's a 45-hour week. But like, yeah, it's 7 hours per day, and I just did my first week this week. And you know what? At the end, I get the thing to wake up early, and why not? And now I'm feeling like, with all my energy, like, and I have always the same weekend. Like, it's not like before when all my day of shift, changing every time. It's not like that. Now it's more like, oh, you cannot work. It's more like, oh, you're gonna work to Monday to Friday, like a regular shift. Like, it's not like a one that changes constantly. It's not like, oh, one day you're gonna be on the morning, one day you're gonna be on the closing. Every day it's 7 a.m. to 2 and 3, at least it's to 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. And it's great. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, and with that, I was thinking that during the months of unemployment, I'm gonna be able to do all the things I have to do on my apartment. That was a lie. I just got depressed, and that was all. Only depression, and my apartment looked worse than ever. There is stuff everywhere. At least I have some plants now. That's cool, you know. It's pretty. But yeah, other than that, my apartment look like there is a war that's going on it. It's kinda sad, actually. Alright, let's put some walls and... Okay, so we're gonna start like... So it's the bottom of it that's gonna snap. It's not. Oh, I see. Okay, let's try it like that. Okay, and now I can rotate the G and K. That. Alright. Okay. So yeah, new job, stable one. Kinda cool, kinda chill. Really loving it, you know. It's not complicated either. It's really simple job. Don't need to be a smartass to appreciate a job like this. So yeah, I have more time for stream and more time to prepare stream. I prepare everything for Cyberpunk, like I said. I kind of update my models and, you know, I'm also working on stuff like maybe a video game. You know. Maybe. We need to go all around it. But yeah, this is starting to make more and more sense. And yeah, I'm really happy I have a chance to, well, not being on the street. It's nice. But yeah, it was a very toxic workplace. And it was quite hard to get off of it. In general, it's getting harder and harder in France to basically leave your job because things are kind of bad in the economy. And so leaving your job is like a huge risk, and finding another one is like not impossible, but it's very hard. At least it's getting very hard to find another job nowadays. Maybe I'm gonna do a spatial corner for the box. Something that looks cool, you know. Alright. I like this, is better. Alright, let's validate this one. And then all the other one to the same model. Alright. Okay. Why is it offset? What the fuck? I don't like it. Anyway. So yeah, that's all that's going on my life, and now I want to chill on Satisfactory. Oh, no, there is also the PayPal thing. Okay. So, for this one, it's kind of the fault of PayPal. Basically, I used PayPal for many years for my graphist, kind of artistic commission thing. So people pay me on PayPal, and you know, I was happy about the system. And what I usually do on PayPal was that I ask people to pay me, and I keep the money on the little like small account that you have on PayPal. And when this account is full, I use it on the internet. So this money never go in my actual bank account. So the imposition thing never applied to this money. And it was cool. It was working great. But PayPal decided that no, fuck you. Now you need to link your bank account to it. I was like, okay, so I did it. And one day, my PayPal account I was not able to connect to it. And I received no email, no warning, anything. I was just impossible to connect to it. I was like, okay, that's weird. Why is it like that? I don't know. But I don't like it. And I basically want to that it stop. Shit. I want my PayPal account back. I want to be able to use it normally. And what was sorry, it's slightly offset. Okay, fuck this. Okay. So what I did is that I complain. Obviously, I complain. Okay. And so I create a new account because I have a new card, and I was like, okay, that's gonna be cool. I have a new card. This is gonna be great, this is gonna work fine. It's gonna be cool. It was not. It was not because basically I was able to pay a few things. And after that, they asked me again to link a bank account to my PayPal thing. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this bullshit again. Why not? Hold my beer. And then they tell me to fuck off because this account was already linked to another PayPal account. Alright, it's my previous PayPal account that you don't allow me to connect to, and I can suppress it because you refuse to delete it, and I don't know why. And why are you offsetting like that? What the fuck is happening? Okay, that is weird. This one is misplaced. Oh, fuck me. Alright, we're gonna try to recreate this fucking misplacement. Because we have no other choice. Okay, oh. Shit. Okay, so... And now I was trying to buy the new VO.2 software kind of thing that look very cool and I very like it. But no, fuck me, because I can only pay through PayPal. You cannot buy it through any other payment method. And my PayPal is fucked. So I was not able to put my hand on the new software. I tried to contact the creator to see if there is any other way to pay him, you know, other than PayPal. I didn't get a response yet, but I hope I'm gonna get one day. Hope so. But yeah, huge pain in the ass. PayPal is shit, and I tried to ask on Reddit, and they basically say to me, "Oh, it's not our fault. Fuck off." Dude, like, your service is shit. It's barely working anymore. You refuse to answer any of topic related to your new policies, and then you try to tell people that there's their fault if they don't use correctly PayPal. Fuck off. Honestly, fuck off. It's crazy how PayPal has become a bad service now. Before it was kinda cool, but now it's like just bullshit. And it makes me sad. Alright. What the fuck are you doing over there? Oh my god. I can grab him. Shit, 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 shit. can ride him. Just like that. I have a leash to it. That's amazing. I have a leash to this thing. That's amazing. Whee! Alright. But seriously, fuck off. Alright, so that is the wall of the kind of cube. I think I'm gonna do spatial corner. Those kind of thing. And yeah, so in the center of the cube there's gonna be this huge tower with all the elements. Basic one. And this one, yeah, gonna be outside of the cube, unfortunately. But that's okay. You know, it's not that bad. It's okay. And basically, I'm gonna fill up the interior of the cube. So, trains gonna arrive not on the top, but lower in the cube. And there's gonna be huge treatment thing, and they're gonna be building on top, and the building on top gonna be the actual factory. So that's gonna be the plane. And yeah, it looked very surreal to have like a separation like that. I kinda like it. I'm just gonna make some cleaning out of stuff, because we cannot have clipping tree and other silly stuff like that. Okay. Okay, and now I think I need to switch aside. I could remove it with explosive, actually. I think it's gonna be more efficient. Yeah! Hehehe! Alright. Fuck. Eee. No. Eee. Fuck off. Alright. Let's get out of here. Ooh, slug. Oh shit. Fuck. Anyway. Ooh. There's another one. Fuck. Okay. So yeah, there is gonna be a huge gap to fill up, and it's kinda gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird, but when we finished up, we're gonna have this kind of liminal space. Not so liminal. There is a problem with the wall out here. It's not a line. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Okay. I didn't expect that, but why not? Okay, so we're gonna need to make entrance to the cube at some specific point, and some lighting would be nice also, because with the global illumination thing, we actually cannot see shit. Especially during the night. Okay. Oh. Alright, that looks very beautiful. Alright, and yeah, so I think it's gonna be all for today. A small stream, but you know, we got the plan for what we want to do with this game. And then we're gonna start to make the highway, and we're gonna see until Cyberpunk is ready, and we're gonna pause Satisfactory for Cyberpunk when it's gonna be ready, basically. Don't know if I'm gonna update to 1.1 for Satisfactory, because I don't know. A lot of cool change for the 1.1, but you know, 1.0 was supposed to be the last update, so that's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you right here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope everything is more clear now. I'm still gonna stream at least once a week. And I'm gonna try to stream during the week also. Depend of how tired I am. But yeah, let's do that and see you next time. Coos, 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 coos.